All right. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Today we're going to dive back into Reactor as a plugin inside of Ableton. And we're going to be looking at creating our very own bassline. So let's dive right in. So hey everyone, welcome back to the stream. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a fat bassline in Reactor in under 10 minutes. So we're going to try to do it in a few minutes. And yeah, let's dive right in. So I didn't set up my first modules, but I'm going to set them up now. And let's do it. So we're going to need Reactor as a plugin. Going to pull that in. For some reason, my computer is being a little bit slow today, but that's fine. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to choose build. We're going to add in some basic modules that we need to build out our sound. And that's going to be our note in, which is going to send our MIDI messages. Then we'll connect that to next oscillator. And once we connect that to our oscillator for our raw sound, we're going to go from there. We're going to connect into a VCA. And then from the VCA, we'll connect finally to a raw audio out. So that should give us our basic sound of a synthesizer built from scratch with Reactor blocks. So turn it up and you got some sound coming through your speakers. You should be hearing the sound now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause that. And we want to shape our sound over time. So to shape it, I'm going to add in a filter so we can shape our sound and give it the feeling that we want. So let's turn it back on. And we can shape our sound now. You can see it's not getting quieter. It's rather cutting out frequencies, but that results in it getting quieter because it's cutting out more highs than it is lows. So as you turn to the left, you're cutting out more low frequencies. And as you turn to the right, you're leaving in higher frequencies. So with that being said, let's add in our filter, which we've added in here, and we'll carve out a bass frequency. So we're going to carve around 500 hertz, maybe 400. I'm going to pause it again just so it's not making any noise. And you can see, and listen how the sweep of the filter cutoff already feels more bassy than what it was. Slightly. But if we crank up the resonance, you can see that you can push it into something that's more aggressive. Just like that. Then we add in a little bit of LFO to make some movement happen with our filter. Or some modulation. And then we add some depth so that it works. And there's our bass. So now all I got to do is pitch it down. And if we want to go by pitch, we can use hertz by taking off the key tracking. Let me just see if we can check if we're able to check our tune. Yeah, we're right on a B. G sharp A. D. That looks pretty good. Okay, so I want to actually have another envelope here so that we can create an on-off switch for our VCA, and that'll allow us to basically press a key and have the sound turn on and off. Turn it down a little bit. I want key tracking on actually, so we can get different pitches, because when we do it like that, get the same pitch. Okay, so we've made a bass sound. We can either set up an 8-step sequencer to let it play itself, or we can just use this and patch it in as a bass line. So just like that, we have a full bass line built out in Reactor in just a few minutes. And from a single oscillator, we're able to build out that full sound. So if you enjoyed this and you want to dive deeper into modular sound design in Ableton and Reactor, be sure to check out the masterclass, link below, or just hit follow and join me in the live again tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out and keep sound designing. I'm going to keep building this out. If you stick around for that part, I'm going to actually save my rack. And once I save my rack here, we're going to actually track it. So let's see. Let's see if we can come up with some little loop idea, something to help us get inspired to create some kind of little track. Okay. So I didn't have anything in mind, but this might be cool. Just to make it a short loop. Oh, I like how fat that snare is. Let's see if we can find a kick like that. Yeah, nice and clean. Just put it in more of a pocket. It's a little bit behind. A little bit too fast. We're going to take away the fade on the front of the kick because I need to hit right away. Oh. Okay. Try it again. Let's make this loop a little shorter. Let's get it in the pocket. Yeah, okay. You got it in a pocket now. Gonna make that a kick. Put that in place there. A little bit of trial and error to get these lined up. Seems a little bit late. To take away that delay, I think it's because the note is having a. There we go. I think it's actually the waveform that's causing that. The fade ins and the waveform want to be right to the edge. Okay. Really don't want you guys to have to watch this part, but it's necessary. Okay. This is part of it. Okay. Let's grab that. A little bit early. Move it back. A little bit late. So I'm kind of estimating. Okay, try it again. One more. Make this into a loop. Take with that metronome. Add in some hi-hats or some movement. Let's see how they work. Let's try out our bass. I think I need something else. Gonna duplicate this. add in an audio track. Just want to capture this sample. And let's keep going. Let's record it in. Okay, just as audio, that's perfect. We can then slice it and dice it however we'd like. Okay. Rename that or rename that. There we go. See what we got. Just playing around with a few sounds. That's just enough for our groove. I'm actually not going to add anything. Sometimes you don't need anything. But I just wanted to demonstrate how you can make a loop or a sound just from the bass you've created in Reactor, just from the sounds that you designed yourself, and how you can mold it to shape it into whatever you want around the production that you're creating. So hopefully you enjoyed that session, and I will see you in the next live stream. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.